Hey folks, it's Jamie here with Journey North. Having a few problems at the place I work. I take care of their house for them. They got a hot water boiler system with in-floor heat, and some of the electronics kind of went to hell on it. So we're waiting on some parts on that. So I have to be here for probably a couple days till stuff comes in and keep their little wood stove going non-stop for their backup heat. Separate system here in the shop. This one's working fine. There's also an apartment in here, so if it gets too cold, I could stay up here, but gotta keep that one going in the house. So, just doing some personal projects here at night. I don't know if you remember that little Chinesium hatchet head we found, but kind of bored with it already. I don't even like it, so I think I'm gonna take a little off it, make a little tomahawk style head, a Norland style hatchet. Lighten it up a little bit, and I did pick up a actual piece of hickory, not fortune cookie material like that last one. This was $6 and some odd cents. So we're gonna have, not including time, we'll have about $9 in this little thing when we're done. So we'll see what it looks like. Like I said, not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of cut and grind and sand as I go, and we'll see what we come up with here. Figured I'd film it and see if anything exciting happens. Hopefully I don't lop off a finger, something of that sort. So, see what we can come up with. I think we'll take a little off here and some off here where I got the blue tape. More of a little tomahawk style. It ain't very big. It's only a pound and a half. There's not a whole lot to work with here and do anything too dramatic. Not like Rock of Ages, USA. Check out his throwing hawks he made there. He made a real nice set out of full-size axes, cut them down. Check out his channel. A little donation, you can enter to win them ones he's got, but we're doing something similar here. Man, look at this beautiful little plum, 24-ounce ball peen. I like these old ones. Plum, there's a True Temper at the pawn shop I might end up buying. It's only a few bucks. It's a little rough for shape, but I might need it. There. We'll clean this up and see what it looks like. Hey, we're back. I don't normally do this because I usually buy and find old vintage axe heads, and I would never, I don't have enough of them or access to them where I would never cut one of them up. But these cheap ones, which I'm starting to come across more and more because everyone's buying up the old ones, I got no problem murdering one of these. We totally changed the shape of that. More of a tomahawk style. Still has a regular, axe style eye in it. Where if I get another one, maybe we'll heat one up and drift that round so we can use it on a regular round handle for a throwing tomahawk type deal. Like I said, right now I got this, was a 13-14 inch handle for it. $6.99, something like that. And this is a tomahawk style. If you ever see one of these in the stores, not in the stores, but thrift shops, auctions, that says Norland on it, them are really nice, real handy to have. They come in quite a few different sizes. I'm going to do my usual here and I'll fix this head, and then we got to figure out what we want to do with this. I have a few people are really interested in dye jobs, like I dyed that teal one. Maybe I'll do a little digging here and see what other colors we can come up with. Like I said, it's a cheapy head, so I got no problem in coloring this one. So let's see what I can find. Be a surprise to me and you. Got her all fixed up, ready to go. Cheap $6 handle, $2 head, Chinesium. It was a 1.5 pound. We took off about 5/8 and gave it the tomahawk style head. I dug through the fly tying. There we go, fly tying kit. And there's a few light colors of dyes, and then I found scarlet. So I think it depends on how much powder we put in and what kind of color we'll get. I don't know if it would be a blood red or a pink, but let's see. All right, I mixed up this. This was scarlet, and it looks almost like blood here. I'll show you in a minute. I added more powder to try to get it darker, less water than we did on the previous video, and I am pretty much 100% sure we're going to make a pink axe. I think if you want a real red color, you're going to have to mix in some purples to get it. But do I want a pink axe? Pink tomahawk? I don't have one. I got that teal one. What do you think? It's a Chinesium Frankenstein monster. We might as well make it pink, right? Let me move you down and see if my prediction was right here, if it's going to be pink or not. What do you think? Kind of a fuchsia. Is that a color, fuchsia? Well, it's kind of purple. Purplish pink. I'm going to paint this on, let it sit. Show you the finished product when I'm done. See if we got a pink axe or not. Well, folks, my first ever pink hatchet tomahawk. And I don't know if it looks as pink in the video as it does to me, but it's pretty damn pink. Kind of a, like if you ever see some of the pinks in cedar wood, it's almost that color pink. I mean, you can see the wood through it. It's not bad overall. I mean, we're still experimenting with these colors and dyes. I think you put some purple in there, you could get it fairly red, I think. I'm going to do some experimenting with black or charcoal gray. I think that would look kind of cool as well. Only on these cheap heads, though. I'm not doing it on any of my good stuff. But I can see somebody liking that, though. I was happy how the way this turned out. Like I said, I was bored with it. These cheap little heads aren't much. If you find them, don't be afraid to cut them up, restyle them, whatever you got to do. This was a 1.5 pounder. We probably shaved off that half pound, so I bet it's a 1 pounder. I got nothing to throw it at, and it's dark out. Or else I might give that a whirl. I'm not real great at throwing. I haven't done that much, but get into it a little more. Got to put an edge on this yet. I usually put my edges on afterwards, just for the fact that every once in a while I'll be drinking beer at the same time and I don't want to cut myself. I spend enough time at the hospital. Shy away from it when I can, but the pink Chinesium tomahawk. I believe this Pruitt gal said something about a pink one in my last video, so that's, I guess, what it would look like. Thanks for the shout out on your channel, this Pruitt gal. Check hers out if you're not already on there. Alright, not too exciting today, but we did what we could with what we had. Chinesium. All right, guys. Catch you on the next one. Take her easy.